Hey everybody, we will get started here in a minute as more people come on in. Hope you guys are having a great Thursday. All right, guys, hope y'all are doing well. We will get started with our updates for the week. And Stargaze just co-hosted an event with Nultra Shows in Miami for Miami Art Week. It was great. I was there, met some of the team as well. Miami's a great place with awesome artists, and this is a great week. Active Stargaze traders will be included as part of the Lavana airdrop in Q1 2024. Bad Kids holders and Stargaze open source contributors were included in the Namada airdrop. So check to see if you were there. Creators, also as a reminder that we are having a holiday drop again this year. So please do apply through the type form. Uh, the Launchpad featured auction spot is also live for December 29th. And we have a couple of governance proposals on Commonwealth right now. The first is the liquidity DAO proposal, requesting 25 million of community pool funds to manage. There's a lot in that one, so have a look. Another one to add Gelato wallet as an uploader list. They will be bringing fractionalization and gaming to Stargaze, and also a gift card minter contract from the ARC team. TFL, that's Terraform Labs, has also requested a whitelist contract, whitelist address deploy contracts for their enterprise treasuries. And with that, we have our artists for the week. That is Night. Oh, Night, you are not up yet. I think you are having issues getting on. Oh, thought we had you here there for a second. Hey, Night, you're in. Hello. Oh, hey, I'm having trouble hearing you. Hello, Night. Oh no, it's another Twitter Space issue. Night, maybe try disconnecting and reconnecting again.
Hello, is this working?
Oh, there you are. Oh, that's great. Yeah, you're very clear.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello. Yeah, we can hear you now. Welcome back.
I don't think this is working for me, so I'm going to try to reboot my phone. I'm not sure if.
We can hear you, but I guess you may not be able to hear us. Yeah, I'm guessing. I'm guessing you can't hear us there, Night. Sad. Oh, uh, let's see here. All right, Night, you're back. Hello. Oh man, guys, it's always some Twitter Space issue. It's almost like a ritual every time. Yeah, I'll give you a second here. All right, Night, you are hopefully able to come back up now. I see you. Hmm. Oh, guys, I think we may have some technical issues with Night being able to join. Let's give him another shot here. If that doesn't work out, we can turn this into a little bit of a community space, and anyone can pop up here. All right, let's see here. All right, Knight, I have approved you to come and chat.
Is this working now?
Okay, I
Hello?
think
Hello?
yeah, we can hear
Oh,
you.
fantastic.
Yeah,
Wow.
beautiful.
Okay. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing awesome. How are you doing?
Much better now that it's working. Thanks, Elon.
It's yeah, like every other Twitter space, there's some kind of
No, it's probably
like
my phone.
glitch, you know.
It might be my. I shouldn't blame Elon. It's not his fault.
Time for a new phone.
Yeah, it's okay.
Uh, well, welcome back. You're here for round two.
Yeah, that's right. I'm very excited.
Yeah, tell us about this new project.
So it is my friend. I had this trader friend years ago, and he was really interested. He's always interested in trading these really low float, low cap, like shit coins. I mean, that's what they are. And he's pretty good at it. And it was just like really interesting. On this, they have their whole community. They have a whole like little thing going on, and it's just like such a bizarre thing that exists, and I'm just completely fascinated with it. It's like you can't tell if it's like, what are they up to, something? Are they really memeing? Are they like, I really can't tell, and that's what I kind. It's interesting in that respect. And then so I was talking with my friend, and we got in Mid Journey in a private like Discord, and we were just like jamming and making something, and then he made this prompt, and it was like, I don't know. There was something in it. I was like, oh, there's definitely something there. Like, we can definitely make something out of this if you want. So then I just went to town with it, and I just started. I mean, Mid Journey like crazy, and seeing it's like, oh, look, you can take like two very far ideas like that are just barely similar enough, so you can take like something like primary colored cartoon art like Simpsons or something, and primary colored weird art like the Gremlins, right? And so they both use primary colors, so that makes them a lot easier to blend together, if that makes sense. So you get these really interesting results that you can pull wherever you want. So like if you look through the collection, you'll see it's like it does not look like either. It doesn't look like an old cartoon. It doesn't look like a weird gremlin. It actually is this abstract figure that is somehow a portrait. And that's what I'm going from, is like there's always, it's hard to sell abstract art. It's hard to convince people that it's worth something and that it's good, and that I know it's weird and it doesn't make any sense, but that's okay because it's beautiful, and I know it's beautiful. It's just weird. It's just really weird. And then also, if you use Midjourney a lot like I do, you notice it's like, oh, anybody can get good results with it. Like anybody can get it, it's like if you type in the word X and then hit enter, or any one single character, you will get amazing results, like the incredible. So you don't need to be like a genius or anything to get that. So I'm kind of like actually pushing that and saying, all right, so by default you get good results. What if I make them borderline like what if I make them right on the line and really push it? I'm gonna have to work. You have to work harder. Ugly, but you can do it, and it's really fun. It's really cool, and then but you can, while being sort of ugly and or fugly, I'm not sure the right word, you can still make them spectacular and composed well and really and super surreal and weird and nonsensical. It's really cool what you and then you're just like
Yeah.
exploring infinity. There's infinite number of combinations that anyone can make, and we all get to discover what's there. It's just like a it's cool. I get really excited about it.
Yeah, it's kind of like once you know the rules off the game, like of art, right? Then you're able to kind of break them up and challenge them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like people have all these categories for this is Renaissance art and this is a different kind of art, and it's like it's all just shapes and colors. What are you talking about? It's like we made up those categories. Those don't exist. This is fake. It's nonsense. So that's kind of really interesting to me. Is like you can tool around with that and play around with it and have a bunch of fun, and then you can, since you're using these obscure weird references, it's like, yeah, take it like make it weird to the max, like as weird as you can get it, and make it almost an abstract paint, almost, but it's still a portrait. So that's kind of what I'm going for. And then with the Anons theme, I think it's just such a fascinating phenomenon in culture that nobody seems to recognize. Is like a lot of the memes that we all use like on a daily basis come from like 4chan, and it's like I never go to 4chan though, but I use their memes, right? It's like, wow, they did that. It's like that's really smart. They got me to do that. That's incredibly intelligent. It's like like they figured it out. They govern a lot of what people talk about just by making, and it's like, whoa, that's amazing. That is like seriously, I'm impressed. I have no, I can't do that. I don't do that. I just make art in Midjourney. It's like it's really cool. So I just kind of I'm not like I'm not trying to like support any like political faction or anything like this. Is nothing like that at all. It's just beautiful art, and I'm fascinated with the feature of the internet, of just like this weird subculture that has viral memes and they spread them everywhere, and it's like, what are they up to? What's going on? It's like, this is weird. you know I don't know. Yeah, it's a weird theme, but I'm into it. I really like it.
So is this was this a collaboration with you and your friend, the one who was trading, or is
So
this all of
yeah,
you? Yeah.
so just the prompt. So just the prompt with my friend, and then from there, I took the prompt, and then Midjourney has a tuning feature, and that's brand new. They just added that in. So I ran it in the prompt 128 times, and then you select for what you want out of the. So like there's you can get any prompt. So you just kind of tune it to get to push where you want it to go. And I wanted it to this abstract, weird, surreal place that mainly primary colors. So that's what I did, and that's what I tuned it up, and then so it's kind of, yeah, and then I just spammed Midjourney, and then when you're spamming Midjourney, you hit upscale, and this lets the algorithm know what you like. So you can push a whole collection you can push it anywhere you want just by clicking certain uploads too. So it's like it's you fine tune it, and then you tune it again as you're generating it and curating it, and then from there I got like, I don't know, 5,000, I forget, I got a lot of them, and then you just cut that down and make something and try to distill it so that the sense, and the interesting ideas float to the top, and then you keep those. And if you see something that's really repetitive, you're like, well, no, thank you, I'm cutting that out of the collection. And then and then
Do
you
you,
end up with
sorry,
3,000.
do, do you mind if we ask what the original prompt was, the one that you kind of iterated on so much that started it off?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It is a secret sauce, a little bit, but I know there's a lot more work than just a couple of words that go into the prompt.
Oh sure, yeah. Go.
I know a
So
lot of people are just
okay.
curious about the process, where
Yeah.
it starts from.
So it's the Sprocto.
Right, no, I'm
It's a
not
very
familiar.
strange, obscure project on open, and it's very these abstract figures, and they're fascinating, and they revolve around this very strange. So anyways, my friend grabbed those, so he put those in the prompt, and then he mixed the. So that's one major idea, and he's trying to blend this idea: primary colors, surreal psychedelic style, Simpson animation, styled character portrait with thin black outlines, obscure, deformed, emphasized facial expression, flat 2D, hand drawn, solid white background, no back, and then the prompt cue dash dash style, then raw, then dash, the prompt, the fine tuning code, which I generate, and then that's it. And then you when you start out with something like that, you it looks kind of grainy and disgusting, and it's not good. But it's an interesting thing. And then once you fine tune it, you can really magnify the abstractions out of it to make it and make it really interesting.
Okay, thanks for giving us some insight into the process.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Thanks for asking.
it's really nice that you're open to sharing all that
Oh,
with us.
I want people to come have fun with me. It's like, I think this is what we do. It's like we just ask the algorithm things and it gives us what we want. like I think we're gonna all not have jobs, and we're just gonna the best parties ever. So we have to get good at this figuring out what we want thing. So that's what I want to get good at, and I want
So
everybody else to get good at it.
that's what you're doing right now,
If it's
art, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just hoping more people start prompting for fun, because I think if they get good at it, then I would benefit from them prompting, if that makes sense. Like, my life would be better if people prompted, I guess. Yeah.
Like, you want to spread the meme of your art.
Oh, sure, sure. And just the joy of, because like it's so easy, You can be sitting on your couch and you're just on your phone, and then you just press a button, you get art, later. It's crazy. It's super like, first time in human history this has been the case. It's like the Jetsons. It really is. Push a button and get what you want. It's awesome. Yeah, I just want more people to do it.
Yeah, no, no, the ease of it makes it accessible to everyone, right? But
Yeah,
with that
yeah,
as
that's
well, you have to work even you have to work even harder, though, right, to stand out from the crowd.
I don't know. If that's the case now, I'm not sure if that will always be, because they're getting so smart. So right now, the algorithms are kind of like, humans are smarter than D4. They just are. They beat them by a lot. But in the future, maybe when that's not the case, it's like, I don't know if what I do will exist, or if or if it will. I can't tell. But that's exciting. So who knows?
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't. I'm clueless.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know what the future will hold. I mean, I view all the AI essentially as like a tool, right? A tool for you
Uh huh.
to create easier. Like, it's just like in filmmaking, right? When like the mirrorless like, well, not the DSLR revolution came out, it
Uh
made
huh. Uh
filmmaking
huh.
much more accessible to
Yeah.
everyone. And with that, you got a lot more content. And there's different like levels of skill as well that go into creating that. But I do think that, yeah, the AI engines make it a lot more, even more accessible.
Oh yeah, no.
Um,
It's just whenever it gets smarter than us, then what art is it make? I'm really excited to see. I can't. That's what I'm
yeah,
really that's gonna be the good stuff. That's what you.
yeah.
That's
So,
what I want.
when did you start working on this project? Like, how long did it take?
I have no clue. Month. I forget. I just kind of like dive in, and then that's all I do for a while, and then
Then you just
I
lose track of
hop out
time.
of it a month, two ago.
And so, you also won this. This was a second auction, right? Like, you got into
Yeah,
a little bit of a bidding
yeah.
war on the first one. Tell us a bit about that too.
Oh, well, it was like in the middle of the night in my time. So I stayed up, I decided to stay up all night, which is like, okay, first mistake. That's the first, this is like, uh, I should have learned that in high school, but I didn't. So I stayed up all night, and then I tried to move my money around like last second because I was scared that someone else might see how much I was willing to bid by my wallet balance and my, so and then I got to thinking, it's like, why am I being so deceptive? This is crazy. I don't like it. And then I figured out, oh, this art by Harry guy is like, his art is great. And I didn't even think about it until after. It's like, wait a second. It's just, I was like competing against them, and it was like this thing, and I threw myself into this loop, and I was like, you know, it was weird. It was just a weird thing. And then the second week came, and there was already a 20K bid on it, and I was like, oh, whatever. I'm just gonna go whatever. I'll throw like $900 at it, and if that hits it, it hits it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's like whatever. I just don't want to stay up all night. And then, but it wasn't. It was like in the middle of the day, and I was like, of course, you guys already thought about it. Make it fair. Thank you. That's very nice. And yeah, it ended up being a lot of fun. It's just a weird. It just didn't. I didn't really expect it. So I just. But sometimes it was ultimately
Yeah, I
fun.
mean, it was an experiment. Yeah, it was an experiment. It was pretty much the first, first times we're trying this. So yeah, thanks for participating.
Yeah, yeah. You guys are
Cool.
awesome.
Let's.
I really appreciate like a slick user interface that you guys make. It's so good. Like I literally, I'm not gonna make a smart contract and like, fuss with all these settings and stuff. It's like I need smart people to figure that out. So thank you. I really appreciate
Thank you very much. No, I appreciate you too. Let's go and take any questions from the audience for you here. If there's anyone that has a question or a comment, please request to speak, and we'll get you guys answered. Also, feel free to drop a comment in the thread. I know we had some fun ones last time you were up here. So, Knight, do you have anything else in the works? Like, I know this took pretty much your entire life for the recent past, but it seems like you're constantly on creating something.
Yeah. I'd be lying to you if I said I knew, because I really, I just kind of go with whatever is in front of me and see, is this, how long is this thing for? And sometimes I can't tell until I'm a week or two into it. I'm like, you know what? This is not as good of I. This needs some work. And at first you don't think that, and then you realize it later, and you're like, oh yeah, yeah, I can fix this up. I can make this way better if I change this or change that. And so I really, really don't know. I'm still thinking about. I always think about all my projects, and I just I'm thinking about them. And then if something's like, oh yeah, to do, then I definitely I go with that. But until that pops up, it's like, yeah, honestly, I'm clueless. I don't know. I just bumble around and just try to make it, as long as I keep it fun. I figure I'll just keep coming back to it over. And so I'm just as long as I keep it fun and I keep making art, then yeah, I'm just gonna keep going as long as I can. But I had a project a long time called Xenocrypt, and that's been floating around my head like today and the other day. So like, I'll try those ideas out and see where that takes me. But honestly, I don't know where. So I never know with these things. I just keep going. So that's what. Yeah. Sorry, that was a terrible answer.
When you iterate on different images for your collection, do you keep it all internally, or do you have like people that you know and you trust that you like bounce ideas off of?
Oh, it's actually all public.
Oh, it is. Okay. No, no, I mean your work specifically for the final creations.
Oh yeah, that's just usually, it's almost always just me. And because like I said, I don't really know where it's going, but I trust my judgment whenever the judgment comes around. So I'll just I usually try to keep it with just me, because that makes it whole lot easier. Yeah.
Oh, there you
What
go.
about you? When you work on projects, do you like solo projects, or do you like projects with a lot of people in it?
Um, it depends. I haven't made an NFT project yet, but my background is from like media production, filmmaking, so it's generally like a very collaborative experience, right? You have somebody, you have a writer, director, a DP, grips, gaffers,
Uh-huh.
like the whole thing to create something like that. But at the same time, when you're like writing, like you pretty much write on your own, right? But you always need to get feedback on what you've written. Like the first draft, just like kind of like mid journey is like just like like vomiting onto the page, and then you iterate over and over. Editing is also like a little bit of a solo thing, but you're usually editing for like somebody else, unless it's your own work. I wouldn't say I'm an author in that respect. Like there's that French author theory, but yeah, I'm probably more of a collaborative guy in that sense. If I was to do an NFT
Cool.
project, maybe something with Midjourney, I could see that being a fun solo project.
Well, yeah.
We do
I
have
mean,
we do have.
the video
Go
is
ahead.
coming soon. The video is coming. You seen the Pika video?
I've seen Runway ML.
Ah, okay. So Pika's coming out with. They just launched a beta last week. It looks incredible. Like really, really, really good. And then I've heard there are rumors that Midjourney's up to like they want to make something that blows everybody else out of the water. It's like 60 frames a second, HD video or something. And I was like, whoa. So I mean,
Oh,
there's
I'm
just
sure.
rumors,
Like it's
but
only a matter of time.
yeah.
I think the guys at the Lonely Astro Club, I think they use some AI for their video as well. Like
Oh yeah,
the
yeah,
work that
no,
they
yeah.
produce. Yeah.
Infinite, yeah, staring into the infinite abyss. That's what we're all doing. It's all so fun. It's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I know we want to. I guess a little bit of alpha. We thought about incorporating AI into like some of the search on Stargaze. That's TBD when that comes out. There was a question here about the whitelist. Who gets whitelist for the anons apart from nightmare holders?
It's just nightmares. Yeah,
Okay, just nightmares.
yeah. I don't
Uh,
even know. I took a snapshot. I when the Snapchat happened. This is I didn't even. I was just like, oh yeah, I need a snapshot. Here we go. Snapshot done. But yeah, nightmares.
and it's again the collection is I think 3333, right?
It's a 3,323. It's a prime number.
20. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay. I gotcha.
All the one with all
And
threes, unfortunate.
how much are they going for?
I think the default price 478 stars, and then the whitelist price 271 stars. Yeah, I moved that down. I listed it higher before, but then I saw I didn't when I made that first post about the price. I didn't realize that stars went up in price. Like I was basing it of like a cent, and it's like nope, it's way above a cent. So I was like, okay, well I got to move that down. That's not fair. But yeah, so yeah, sorry for the
Okay.
future.
Cool. No, no, I know how, but we know how the price fluctuations work.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, guys. Any questions or comments for Knight here? I mean, you're a super interesting guy. Like I
No,
feel
thank
that I
you.
could chat on for
Likewise.
a while here. Uh, but yeah, we've got Knight on here. I'm excited that you have another collection out. This is a fun primary color collection, and yeah, it's good. Um, let's see here. Looks like we got a little bit of a quiet group here for you, Knight.
Hey, silence is great. Sometimes it's the best thing.
Especially at nighttime.
Oh, I love it.
Uh, where are you located, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm in a cornfield in the Midwest.
Okay. All right. So you had time to enjoy making your work.
It's real quiet. There's no corn anymore.
Oh, it's winter time now. Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Everything's dying.
Yeah. Well, it's just taking a nap.
Oh, gotcha. Do you want to collaborate with other artists? Are you interested in working with other Stargaze artists or other NFT artists?
I don't even know. I like remixing other people's work for free. That's really fun. I get a kick out of it. So I'm probably just doing that. I can do that without a schedule and without anybody and without. It's just like, oh look, I'm have some free time right now. Let's remix some art and yeah, I have a lot of fun with that. So I'll probably keep doing that. But you know, I think I don't think that's a valuable. That's all that valuable because like we already have I think with Google Gemini's thing is like it looks like a vision better than GPT vision already, and it's like, oh wow, okay, well, there's no real point in remixing things when the robot's going to be better at than I am. So I think that's probably the AI is going to put me out of a job. There, everybody's going to be able to do anything on at the slightest whim. You'll have a five variation before you can blink. So, it's just fun to enjoy it while it lasts, and then celebrate being replaced by.
It'd be fun to probably do some kind of like generating party with you.
Oh yeah, that'd be yeah.
Have
I
you
actually I
live
had a
before?
I thought that I have made a DJ set before like just a music, and I had so much fun doing it. I'm like, but I screwed up the mixing because you have to actually know what you're doing to like really really make it great. But I think it's like, oh, I could probably pre-record something and then just do DJ something, but just do the visual. So I'm there and then just do visuals. The DJ, I think I could do that. It'd be really cool, and a new form of DJing because the song's already made. You still curate it. You just curate it before to curate it on the fly. I mean, there are reasons to do that, but you can also not just trust your judgment and then focus on like the visuals. I think that would actually work. Yeah, start a nightclub.
Yeah, I mean, I've also heard some of the music AI. It's impressive.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get there. It's gonna be just we'll wake up one morning and then hey,
It's going to be your
so
collection next
weird.
year. I guess do you have anything else to add about the project?
I have
Hello,
to make
Night.
Christmas art. Yeah, that's a thing. It's not gonna be
Oh,
sold or anything. I'm just putting it on my Christmas art. That's what I have to.
that's
Right,
going to
I'm
be
on a
the next
mission.
project.
No,
Oh,
no,
so
not an. It won't be a project. It'll be fun Christmas art to share.
well, I do also want to remind people as well that we are having a holiday drop. So if there's anything holiday related, we have a form that you can submit that with. So if you want to do another thing, maybe, possibly, it's an option. Hello, Night. Are you still around?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I guess we'll call it a space here if there's no other questions or comments from folks. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we call it?
I'd like to thank everybody for being here and making more art so everybody can enjoy it. This is great. I love this stuff. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot for creating this art and allowing us to be able to mint it and doing it on Stargaze. It's really great to have you. I love your process and just chatting with you. Hope to see more of the work you create.
Oh, thanks a bunch. I've really enjoyed being. Hope you guys have a great day.
Yeah, thanks. You too. We'll chat with you soon. Okay,
Okay.
bye.
Bye.